Good evening. Welcome to Monday night Speed Force Racing. We have got, as usual, Division 3 tonight, round Japan. So, good evening, everyone. We wait for the drivers to pick their tyre allocations. We'll have a look at the standings. So, Mr. Mobes is 20 points clear of OWR Calvid with Calvid on 180 points, Mobes on 200. Wiggles in third place, Mr. Consistent this year, with a race win last week as well, a very convincing race win last week around Abu Dhabi. He's in third place with 178 points. Closely followed by OWR Prep, our Division 3 admin, and OWR Alex Horgan, SFR Doran. So it looks like we have got a sunny afternoon around Japan. Good evening, everyone. Let us know you're in the chat. Get your predictions in. How we're going to see Mobes top of the qualifying. Zoblu's shot, we do see up there in qualifying quite often. Who else will we be looking out for? Doran, as usual. Mr. Wiggles. Energy Dan's been doing well recently. Hopefully he can find some form around Japan. Just going to adjust the audio settings for this party. There we go. Let's get everything we need to get on board. Full track map. We have the lap data enabled. We have the telemetry enabled. And we are ready to go. So it's like a Williams and a Kick Sauber are going to be the first ones to get us going. Looks like it is BTL Wicker Joe. Comes around the last corner before the tight chicane coming up, which will start his lap. I think it's a good exit. Out of here, gets himself down on the power. We'll go on board with BTL Wicker Joe for his first flying lap round Japan Division 3 Speed Force Racing. He will be flat out round turn 1, braking halfway around turn 1. And doesn't invalidate, but will lose a lot of time as he goes over onto the curb. So we'll jump aboard then with Alex Hogg, who is just behind BTL Wicker Joe. He's on a fast lap at the moment. Just coming through the S-bends in Sector 1, coming up round into Sector 2 ever so shortly as we get through digging the 1 and digging 2 in a moment. Flat out, lets off a little bit. Takes the curb nicely on the exit curve. Back on the power with tight hairpin round to the left. Alex Hogg in the top 5 of the championship at the moment, so he'll be looking to set a good time. I dare say we will be around the 128.0 mark, maybe into the 127s tonight. We will see what Alex Hogg will put down as he comes through this long Sector 2, with Sector 3 not starting until halfway down this straight. Come through into Sector 3. This will be the first time. That is a purple sector. He is the first one with BTL Wicker Joe ahead of him. Not invalidating, just messing that lap a little bit with the 130.3, which will be beaten by Alex Hogg, who comes across with a 128.9. We've gone board with Mr. Wiggles then, who is on a flying lap coming around the end of sector 2. Looks tally, but that will be an invalidation. And as Doran goes fastest with a 128.7, that I know will be beaten. We'll go on board then with Zoblu Shot, who is one driver who seems to do better in qualifying than he does in the race. Let's see if he can get around then in with a fast time, beating a 128.7 of Doran's at the moment. As we see John Mobes going up with a 128.9. Zoblu Shot does go second with a 128.8. Still got Doran. Who else have we got coming around? We have got Williams. That will be Wicked Joe. He's not on the lap. Cowan. Let's go down to Calvid, who is currently second in the championship at the moment, 20 points behind Mobes. Is that who he's getting a toe off at the moment? It must be, because Energy Dan is in the pits. So Calvid is on a fast lap. Now, will he get a bit of slipstream, or will it be a bit of dirty air as he comes round these two tight corners into a long straight? This is where he'll get slipstream. I don't think Mobes is on a lap. He will benefit from that slipstream as Calvi comes round into sector 3. Will he beat the time of 128.7 of Calvi as he comes across line with the 128 flat? And I dare say that will have been a lot of slipstream from the Aston Martin. Who have we got then on? We've got Wiggles coming in, and we have got Preb. In 6-1 is not on the lap. EKG, we've not seen EKG, if I can talk tonight. See how EKG will take the chicane. It's a little bit deep into that corner there, which sets him off for the rest of that chicane. As he comes round, will set 129.9 and we'll put him 10th place. We don't have Preb on a lap. Calvid has already set his lap. Salguero on board with Salguero. He goes through Degner 1, Degner 2. In sector 2, coming around into the tight again, tight left-hander, tight hairpin. Salguero, one of the Mercedes drivers alongside Energy Dan in the Mercedes tonight. I believe he should be in the Aston Martin. Unless that is a glitch on my end. We'll have a look at Energy Dan's car in a minute and see what's going on with that as Salguero comes round sector 2. Our Portuguese driver in Division 3 coming round in sector 3 into the tight chicane. We'll get a good exit out into a full throttle across the line, and we'll set a time of a 129.9 alongside EKG and puts himself just above up into 10th place. It was nice, just for a change, to be commentating while it's light, now that the clocks have gone forward. We've got everybody coming out on our laps, 9 minutes left of qualifying. Is this going to be the last run for some people? Is this the second of 3 runs? We'll find out. John Mobes will be looking to improve on his 128.9. As he comes through sector 2 on his out lap, setting himself up, getting his tyres ready for his flying lap. Mr. Wiggles on 100% ERS, ready for a charge as well. So we'll go on board then with Mr. Wiggles for his second of the 5 laps. 129.0 at the moment for Wiggles to beat. Let's see what he can do. He comes into sector 1. And he's given up on that lap. On board with John Moses, who's definitely not giving up on his. He comes into the S-bends, the really tricky S-bends. We'll go on board with him as he goes around these. See how aggressive he is as he comes around the final one. Into a long swooping left wheel, get the foot down on the pedal. Into two quick right-handers. He takes that very nicely. Didn't see his split as he came through in sector 2. Into sector 2, should I say, as he comes around the tight left-hander. Might get a little bit of slipstream from the car ahead. The car ahead, if I can see rightly, is an Alpine, who does pull over to the side. And lets Mobs carry on with his lap as he comes round. The 2 left-handers. We'll see his split as he comes into sector 3, halfway down the straight. He will need to be up by 9/10 if he's going to be anywhere near the likes of SFR Doran, not Doran, sorry, OWR Calvid. As he comes round, it does look like tied lap. As he comes down with the 128.5 and puts himself second. Got Zoblu's shot coming across the line. Comes across the line and goes second. Go back. It's a great lap from Zoblu's shot to put him up in second. Does seem to enjoy qualifying as Alex Hogg goes up into a 128.5. On board with Doran. Has that exit out of the chicane just hampered him a little bit as he comes across the line? No, that's not a flying lap. He is on a flying lap now though. So we'll stay on board with the McLaren. His teammate, Mr. Wiggles, also on a lap and he is further on, so let's go on board then with Mr. Wiggles and we'll jump back with Doran in just a moment, with Mr. Wiggles needing to find second if he is to take pole after his convincing victory last week in Abu Dhabi. 10 seconds clear if my memory serves me right. Comes across, he is 3/10 up at the moment, which would put him just above his teammate of SFR Doran, so still a lot of time to find for Mr. Wiggles in the final sector. As he comes round, and he will set a time of a 128.5 and does take him above his teammate of SFR Doran. Into 5th place. Doran is on a flying lap though. I'm not sure if he is, because that ERS is not being used. He's not, because he's 4/10 down on his time. TV Clan then. We've not seen TV Clan yet. 129.2. He's not on a flying lap. SFR Energy down. He's definitely not on a flying lap on that time. And EKG is down on his time as well. We have got OWR Calvid is not on a lap. Come on, lads. Let's have something to talk about. We have got 4 minutes. People will be coming back out. And EKG does cross the line 4/10 faster. So he must have had a storm in last sector. EKG puts him up in the 10th place. Above Energy Dan, above Silver Fox, above Night Creep. Looks like we are going to have Wiggles probably coming to the pit. He's got his fuel light flashing. He won't be doing anything right now. We do have BTL Wicked Joe, who taking the S sections nice, not using much of that ERS. It's coming around nicely. Let's see if he is pushing as he comes through sector 1. Does come across the line, he's 4/10 faster. He will want to improve on his 130.3, so that will put him up at the moment to around 11th place. First person to blink from the leaders is John Mobes as he comes out on his outlap with 5/10 to find to get anywhere near OWR Carvid, as we've got BTL with the Joe coming around the final chicane. And we'll set what will be probably his final time of a 129.8 and does move in one position up above RS Salguero. So we've got the leaders starting to come out now. We know we talked about Mobes coming out to start his flying lap. So here we go, on board with John Mobes as he comes round into turn 1, into turn 2. Takes that exit curve lovely into the S-bends. The dreaded S-bends, or the dreaded S-bends that I find anyway. As I go around these, really hard to hook them completely up. And we'll have a little bit of a breather as he comes out of this corner before Degner 1 and Degner 2. Into sector 2 he'll go. He's 2.5 tenths up on his time. That will put him second at the moment. Will not be getting anywhere near Coward's time. Right now, with a good sector 2 though, he could be right on the tail of Coward. As he takes that hairpin lovely and also almost touches that curve just to give him a bit of extra traction out of that corner. John Mobes coming around nicely. Can he hook these two left-handers up? That is lovely. We will see his sector 2 split as he comes across. He's currently 5/10 up, and that would put him into pole. If he can keep this steady now into sector 3, take the chicane nicely. This is going to be pole position from our championship leader John Mobes. As he comes across the line, he cuts across the track lovely. He only gets second place with a 128.1, less than a tenth down on OWR Calvid. He will be gutted after knowing that he was ahead. He were ahead going into sector 2. Who else have we got? Mr. Wiggles. A little bit further on. Who have we got coming across the line? We've got not Preb. On board with Wiggles. Wiggles is 2/10 down on his time at the moment, and he cuts that not in the right way. Doran is 4/10 up though. 4/10 up would put him into P3, unless he can find a little bit more time and take out John Mobes, his championship rival. He comes around with a 128.4 and goes third. And that'll be Doran done. So who we got coming across the line? We have got Wiggles, who will not be setting time. OWR Prep. We've got a Mercedes coming across the line. No, we haven't. Yes, we might have. We've got Ferrari coming across the line as well. Can they improve? Smooth Operator and Night Creed are both done. Salguero comes across the line with a 129.4 and does go up to 10th place, which is a great lap from Salguero there. Who else have we got? Calvin is down on his time. He's not going to be improving on his time, so that is the time to beat. As W Shot goes across the line with a 127.8. We do get into the 127s. What a lap, what a monumental lap that is from Zoblu Shot. Alex Hogg coming round. Is he one of the last ones that's going to challenge the likes of Zoblu Shot and OWR Calvid He comes across the line using all of his ERS, comes across the line with a 128.2 and does put himself 4th. It's dropped the two McLarens down to 5th and 6th place. Mobs sitting nicely in P3. TV Clan is down on his time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your qualifying for Japan in Division 3. I'm just going to take a really quick drink. That is your qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Zoblu shot in first, Calvin in second, and Mobs are your top 3 for qualifying. Alex Hogg, Doran, Wiggles, Preb, Energy Dan, TV Clan, Predator, Salguero, MCFC, Night Creed, Silver Fox, BTO Wicked Joe, and Smooth Operator. Your 16 drivers for tonight. What a monumental, what a brilliant lap from Zoblu's shot. Calvin looked comfortable with a 128.0, only to be pipped by Zoblu's shot, who seems to be Mr. Saturday, as they'll call it. Our own George Russell. We have got another sunny afternoon in Japan. So while the drivers choose their strategies, their fuel, tinker with their setup that they can do in between qualifying, the bits that they can do between qualifying and the race, I'm just going to take a quick break and I will be back for the formation lap. So we are still waiting for them to come out on the formation lap. The admins of the division will let the drivers know when they are ready to go, just to give everyone time to get everything ready. Might want a quick toilet break. I know we had Apex Predator leave the lobby. He has joined, so they'll just be checking that everyone's ready to go. As we wait for our 27 lap, I believe, 27 lap race around Japan in Division 3 with Zoblu shot in first place. In the Haas, looking to have a consistent race and convert his pole into a race win. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. So we are going to get on everything that we need to get on again. Lap data enabled, telemetry enabled, and the most important, if I can talk, the most important part, as we see BTL Waker Joe and a Ferrari put a bit of a collision on the formation lap. Sorry, what was I talking about? I was talking about tyres. I was going to talk about tyres because we have, nicely for me, it makes my life a bit easier as a commentator, is to see a bit of a split in tyre strategy with Zoblu Shot, our pole setter in mediums, with Calvin and Mobes on the hards. One of the first times we've seen a big split where drivers are going on to the hards rather than just being on the mediums and then a couple of them at the back trying something different on the hards. Other Alex Hogg, I can't talk tonight, Alex Hogg on the mediums. And Doran and Wiggles, both McLarens, talking to each other. They've seen something in testing. They think that hards is the right way to go. They're both on hards, looking to make an improvement on qualifying in 5th and 6th. They'll be hoping for more. Wiggles absolutely still in the title race. Doran a little bit further behind, but he's still not out of it. There's still 7 or 8 races to go, so there's still time. But he does, if he's going to do it, he needs to start making the move now. Does our Scouse friend of SFR Doran. As we see the drivers wiggling left, right, warming up the tyres, getting ready, getting them tyre temperatures to where they need to be. Take them down into turn 1 and turn 2 of Japan in lap 1. As we see left and right. Where's Energy Dan? We always like to see Energy Dan with his weird warming up the tyres. There you are, Dan. Take it away. Let's see the wiggle. The pre-race wiggle, we're going to call it, as we're coming around. Here is Energy. Do we get to see the wiggle? Is he going to let everyone see it? Is he going to let me down? We are not. He's going to let us down. I can't believe it as it goes off track. Not sure what's happened there for Energy Dan. We'll go on board then with Energy Dan's left the session. Apparently we will see what goes on with that as we see the lights going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on board with Calvin. As we get off the top of the shot, gets a great start compared to OWR Calvin. Energy John Mobes in the Aston Martin just behind. As we see almost a bit of contact between John Mobes and Alex Hogg, but we all got away nicely. We've got the McLarens are right behind the Kick Saubers. They're pushing them already into turn 2, into turn 3. See MCFC losing the place down to BTL Waker Joe. We have got Zoblu Shot, OWR Calvin. The top 3 remain as the same as we first started, with the Kick Saubers right behind. TV Clan overtaking Night Creed to get him up into the top 10. But we'll see Zoblu Shot already on the medium tyres. 1.6 seconds, 1.8, 1.9. Something's going on here with the pace of Zoblu Shot, as we have a yellow flag in the hairpin. That'll be TV Clan by the looks of it. Have we got a safety car? No, we're not. We're back underway, but we are now nearly 2.5 seconds clear of OWR Calvin already on them mediums, so really getting them working. As we see John Mobes, OWR Prem, Alex Hogg. Mobes being held up by the Kick Saubers. As he way overshoots the chicane. Comes back on track safely, but does get swallowed up by 3 or 4 drivers as he'll get going. Salguero's overtaking John Mobes as well. Maybe a little bit of pressure. Getting to our bald-headed beauty, our bald-headed ERS king of John Mobes. Hopefully, we're still battling around here. We are. Let's go back. John Mobes getting caught in all sorts of stuff. Now Doran's been dropped down to 11th place. We didn't see what happened there. That won't be good. That won't be good for him. Mr. Wiggles, on the other hand, still, I think he started 5th, down to 6th, but on the hard tyres. And we'll try and have a little bit of calm. Dare we say it. Over the next few turns. Let's go up to Mr. Wheels coming around the hairpin. I've been nursing them hard tyres, while these medium runners all around him are going to be pushing to the limits, trying to get as much out of their medium tyres as early as possible before they start to wear off. Mr. Wheels just needs to take his time. We've got any other battles going on around us. We've got John Morbs down then in 11th place. Doran back up to 9th. Got on board with OWR Prep, who with his teammate might be in a party, might not be, might just be making each other, just pushing each other along to try and keep up with the likes of Calvid. He's doing really well on them hard tyres. 3.2 seconds behind Zoblu Shot, but in 4 laps or so, we should start to see that level off after about 6 or 7 laps. And then see the hards. Because John Morbs is having an absolute nightmare at the moment and takes a 3-second time penalty for the privilege. So just needs to settle his head a little bit. There's a long race left to go. Other people can pick up their penalties. Keep your head down. Get back into the race. We saw it last week. Did have a bit of a go at me last week. Did our Morbs. I didn't give him drive of the day, which I agree that he did brilliantly. I just feel like Mr. Wiggles did slightly better. So we know Morbs, anyway, what was I saying? We know Morbs can do it. We know he can come back from 11th place. He's done it last week. He can do it again. As Zoblu Shot sets another fastest lap. So Zoblu Shot going along nicely on the mediums at the moment. Apex Predator is just overtaking OWR Preb. So is now in a sandwich between Alex Hogg and Preb. At the moment, not somewhere many men ever want to be, I don't believe. Ikaji and Salguero right next to each other. They're chasing down Mr. Wheels. He needs to try and get in front of Preb, who has struggled with Apex Predator, maybe struggling tonight. Can Wiggles get in front of him and then chase down our PC player of Apex Predator. TV Clan retired from the session. We've got a yellow flag. Is that going to be? No, I think he's retired in the pits from the look of the track map. It's unfortunate for TV Clan. Glad that if he had to retire, he retired in the pits. That's what we like to see in Speed Force Racing. Keeps the race going. No unnecessary safety cars. So well done there. We've got Energy Dan, who's rejoined. Obviously had them issues at the start of the race. But we're going to see Alex Hogg right on the back of Calwid on the medium tyres. So the medium tyres are still going nicely because he is making time. But they're not going to be going as nicely as the hards will be in 3 or 4 laps. So he needs to get a move on. Does our OWR friend of Alex Hogg. We've got Doran has just been overtaken by John Morbs. John Morbs, I need to keep an eye on this battle further down. Let's see what's going on then. Can Doran get back ahead of Morbs? He doesn't have DRS, although the DRS around Japan, in my eyes, is not powerful enough. We could potentially have a DRS straight on this one after the hairpin and the right and then 2 left-handers, possibly. But yeah, we'll see what he can do anyway as he comes across the straight line at the end. I doubt he will get a move done on John Moles. We've got another yellow flag. Don't tell me that is a safety car. I don't think it is. BTL Wick Joe has DNF'd 4 laps on the hard tyres. We've got Alex Hawke. Not going to be close enough now to make a move on Calvary. So is that the mediums starting to wear in a little bit, starting to lose time maybe on the hard runner of OWR Calvary? He's 3 seconds behind Zobly Shot at the moment. Was 3.2 a couple of laps ago, so it is now starting to make time. Is Calvary on Zobly Shot? So that will be interesting in 2 or 3 laps. We've got Mobs now really making a comeback. Here he goes again. It's the same as last week. He's now got the sights of the Mercedes of RS Salguero. But he commentator's curse. He does rescue it a little bit though. Only loses 1 place. Doran though will say see you, thank you later. See you later, thank you. Whichever way you want to say it. Doran coming across. Up into 9th place then, with his teammate Wiggles currently in 6th place, doing nicely just behind OWR Preb. I can't speak tonight, doing nicely, going nicely. OWR, Alex Hogg, just maybe biding his time for Calvin. But I do fear he's going to start losing time and probably go out the DRS range within the next lap or so. I do think it'll be a 1-stop race. We will see though. If anyone's going to make it a 2-stop, it's going to have to be now to make full effect of it. As we see Wiggles overtaking Preb up into 5th place. Now got the likes of the V-Car, the EKG on the back of him now as well. So is Preb struggling a little bit. Surely he can't make a move into this corner. Just needs to get around the hairpin for the long straight ever so shortly. We got anybody anywhere near anybody else? Just in case we miss anything, we have got Ulrich Calvin on now, less than 1.5 seconds behind Zobly Shot, so really starting to make a move now on the medium drivers. Alex Hogg's out of the DRS range, so he'll start losing time. Will we now see Mr. Wiggles, who's 4.5 seconds behind Apex Predator? Can we see Wiggles on the hard tyres making a little move? We'll see. So we've got Mr. Wiggins still losing time to Apex Hunter at the moment. OWR Preb is now coming back at Mr. Wiggles. Has Mr. Wiggles got a bit of damage? No, he hasn't. Maybe just struggling a little bit on the hard tyres. Might be doing a two-stop. As John Mobes then is going to try and get a move done on Salguero. He does look quite fast on the straights. It's going to be risky. He's got 3 cars ahead of him. 4 cars if I can see one in the distance up there as well. Doesn't outbrake himself this time. That's a great chicane from John Mobes. We'll get a great exit here. And the king of ERS, as we see, with 70%. Is he going to get a move done here? Is he going to be patient? Can he get a move done as Salguero places his car nicely? That's great defending driving from our Portuguese driver of Salguero. Just further ahead, we've got MCFC all over the back of Preb. Just keeping an eye as well on OWR Carwood, who's now within DRS range of our race leader, our pole setter, our race leader of Zoblu Shot. And he's, as thought, around 7 or 8 laps was going to be the time where the hards are really going to come in. And get a good exit out of this corner. Get close enough to him to make a move on the DRS straight. After the chicane. Probably Shot looks to have got a better exit than OWR Carwood there, so he's going to struggle to get a move done. Zoblu Shot is using a lot of his ERS though, just to keep Carwood ahead. It looks to be a little bit faster into the corners as we've got Salguero moving down with Doran and John Mobes still fighting. I'm going to stay on board with this fight unless we get anything closer with Carwood and Zoblu Shot. As they go through the S-bends, we're probably not going to see him move. Get done. His energy down, starting to come back into the race a little bit. Did have his connection issues at the start. Jude, I think he's the pigeon that Dan's got firing up his internet has either been shot or the hamsters not running around his wheel. He's had his internet issues this evening. John Mobes is struggling, although trying to come back into 8th place after an early, what I can only assume, spin or collision. OWR Carwood, however, is 2nd place, 20 points behind John Mobes at the moment. Wants to get up. That is an extra 3 points if he can overtake Zoblu Shot, and obviously the pride of winning the race. Zoblu Shot pits. He comes in on the mediums. That's 10 laps on the mediums. That's 17 he's going to have to do on the hards if he's going to take that one stop. So we'll see how he gets on. We've got any other pits. We have got MTFC has taken the plunge. So our leader at the moment then, Carwood in 1st place. Alex Hogg on the medium tyres stayed out in 2nd place along with Apex Predator. Mr. Wiggles, we know, will stay out along with Carwood, along with John Mobes and SFR Doran, who right now will be happy that they're back up to 6th and 7th after their incidents earlier. Will need to get a move on with these hards, I'm sure they will do. They'll be feeling quite nice at the moment for the next couple of laps, at least, as he cuts that curve a little bit too much, which unstabilises John Mobes through this tricky sector, and does see Doran come ahead of him as Doran locks up a little bit, coming around the tight hairpin. So Mobs is now out of DRS range of... We got a bit of damage from Mobs. He seems to be struggling a little bit. Gets back within DRS, so maybe not. Our closest battle then will be Doran. Behind Preb. Looking to get back alongside his teammate Mr. Wiggles. That's where they started, 5th and 6th. See Zoblu's shot. Just coming out then. And overtaking the likes of Silver Fox on his 11 lap old mediums. Energy Dan. On his 11 lap old hards. Doran then is not going to get a move done yet on Preb. Does have Mr. Mob, who's now right back alongside him. We see his DRS, we see Doran's DRS. Maybe he's maybe they're all taking a leaf out of John Mobs' book. Preb going along very nicely with his ARS at the moment. Doran just setting himself up nicely if he can get 2 good exits. And it looks very tidy from Doran. Both on similar ERS now. This is a real fight between the two drivers. One from Norway, one from Liverpool. Has Doran thought about it before the chicane? Thinks better of it. Knows that he's got a DRS straight coming up, but he does have Mobs right behind him. We see Preb dive into the pits along with Apex Predator, along with Alex Hogg, which will put Doran up to 3rd, Mobs up to 4th, Wiggles up to 2nd, Coward still in 1st place. Zoblu's shot then has come out ahead of all the guys that have just pitted on the mediums. So Zoblu's shot will be looking, hopefully, to take his tyres right to the end. They will need to nurse him a little bit, but he's already 3.5 seconds clear of Silver Fox. And his nearest competitor, Alex Hogg, on the fresher hards, if you like, but still 5 and a bit seconds behind Zoblu now. So good time to pit from Zoblu's shot by the looks of it, if them hards can take him that far. John Mobs just sitting behind the 2 McLarens. Yes, with that 3-second penalty. But again, great recovery drive from John Mobs. Can he get himself up onto the podium? Again, who did we have last week on the podium? John Mobs, Energy Dan and Wiggles all on the podium last week. 2 of them look like it's possible. It would take a massive effort from Energy Dan, probably a safety car, I dare say, if he's going to get anywhere near the podium this evening. We have got no close battles at the moment, apart from Salguero, who'll be on the warmer hard tyres. Will look to get a move on Preb. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. But going along nicely, Salguero. Already pitted. Doesn't need to pit again. As we see Preb's back end just jump out a little bit. Energy Dan gets the move done. No, he doesn't. That's because Silver Fox pitted. Dan do an overtake. Don't be so ridiculous. John Mobs going along nicely. It is within DRS range, flirting with that DRS range with Doran at the moment. Who will be looking to get back up to his championship. Not his championship, his team of Mr. Wiggles. Coward still in 1st place. 11 seconds clear of his McLaren driver. Where's Zoblu? Zoblu, let's have a look at the difference in the leader. The leader, 19.5 seconds now. Off Coward. So I'm not sure what the pit time is in total, but they'll need to stay out for another couple of laps, I dare say. They had tyres So Zoblu's short will be taking it down from 19.5 seconds into the 18s, into the 17s over the next couple of laps. So they'll need to get in and try and take these mediums as far as they can. As we see, Energy Dan pick up a 3-second penalty. He's into the top 10 at the moment, but does still need to pit. We've got caution in sector 3. I think that is Energy Dan who has now DNF'd. Have we got a safety car? I think that might be a safety car. That is, ladies and gentlemen, a safety car. We've got Energy Dan DNF on lap 15 of 27. So we have got Oliver Coward, who's surely going to come into the pits now. Put on a fresh set of mediums. We'll get a lap, at least a lap behind the safety car, so that'll be 11 laps. Does dive in. This has got to be medium tyres, the same for Mr. Wiggles, the same for Doran. This is not going to be nice for John Mobes with his 3-second time penalty. Yes, it brings him closer, but 3 seconds. Have we got... That must have been a virtual safety car. We've got 10 seconds for John Mobes to speeding in the pit lane. That was a virtual, not a full safety car. Also, as he got on his Zoblu shot, he's going to be absolutely loving this situation at the moment. Is now going to be a second clear by the time OWR Carby gets back up to speed. Going to be close between Zoblu shot and OWR Carby. Doran's pitted onto the mediums. That's put him down in the 10th place. That is really awkward with it being a virtual safety car. If it was a full safety car, then you're guaranteed to all pit. Calvid was clear enough to be able to do it and still keep within Zoblu's shot. But the other drivers that have pitted, Mr. Wiggles, John Mobes, do have 11 laps to try and make a move on the guys ahead of him. MCFC staying out on the 5-lap-old mediums. So he's definitely going to have to pit again, is MCFC. Preb. Around the tight left-hander, he's having a little battle with Salguero, with Doran right behind him. It's an awkward place to make a move if you're going to make a move around here. And let the two left-handers go before it does start to make a move. If we get a good exit, it does. It looks like he's poisoning himself, he's getting ready. It doesn't get as good an exit as OWR Prem, was probably getting a little bit more slipstream from Salguero. We do know OWR like to run the really low wings. Who's going to make a move? Is it going to be Preb? Is it going to be Preb into Salguero, past Salguero? Is he going to get the move done before the corner? Is Doran going to get a move done as well? Doran gets the move done as well. Salguero swallowed up on them 7 lap hards by the likes of OWR Preb and Doran, who move himself up into 8th and 9th and will chase down John Mobes on his fresh set of mediums. John Mobes doing well alongside Mr. Wiggles, who's just behind Iki. MCFC, as we see Mr. Wiggles take the move. Because MCFC's gone off track, we've got a yellow flag. We've got a green flag. We've got a yellow flag. Are we full safety car? No, we're not. We are full racing. We are back. We have got Wiggles back up into 5th place. John Mobes up into 7th. MCFC's got a 3-second time penalty for his troubles of going off the track. Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Anybody anywhere near anyone? Zoblu's shot. He's a second behind Calvin. We didn't see Calvin overtaking Zoblu's shot into first place. We've got another yellow flag. It's all going off tonight. Got Salguero looking to make Zoblu's shot with a 3-second time penalty. That is going to destroy his chances now of taking pole. Of taking the race win. Olivier Calvin will see that now. He will see that he's got a 3-second time penalty. Calvin now just needs to nurse them medium tyres because they will hurt at the end. And he's looking very good for his victory. Can he get any challenges from anyone? I think Mr. Wiggles is probably too far behind, with Alex Hogg being 9 seconds behind second place is Zoblu. We've got Doran still looking to make moves around Salguero and Preb. These three have been battling with each other for the last couple of laps, which does bring Night Creed back into it. See Doran there. Salguero will not give up that 9th place. Zoblu's shot now within 3 seconds. Now within DRS range of Zoblu's shot. Of Calvin. I'm having a nightmare tonight. Won't get a move done this lap, and with every lap that goes by now on them 8 lap old hards, it's going to prove very difficult for Zoblu. As we see, Doran does get that move done on Salguero. He's now got Preb in his sights. As MTFC inevitably pits on them medium tyres, so does Salguero, which will put Doran and Prep up a couple of positions. John Mob's going ahead, going along nicely in 6th, but with a 3-second time penalty, as we know. Apex Predator within DRS range of the McLaren and Mr. Wiggles. Olivier Calvin saving that ERS, going along nicely, doing exactly what I believe anyone would do in his position, knowing that you've got 3-second time penalty behind you, and then to add to that 9.5 seconds to the nearest driver. So he's going to make a dent on John Mobes' title hopes. 20 points at the moment. Mobes currently down in 6th place, would stay 6th with this penalty at the moment. So 5, 22, 20, 18, 16, 15. Doran, Mobes would take 15 points with Calvin taking 25. That would take 10 points. That would halve the deficit between the two at the moment from 20 down to 10 points, which brings it all to play for the remaining races. Mr. Wiggles will also lose time to Olivier Calvin, will make up a couple of points on the championship leader, John Mobes. We do see Doran now overtaking Preb in the 7th. Will chase down John Mobes, albeit 9.5 seconds behind him. I'll have a look at that comment in a minute. I don't know who that was. Have a look. Oh, it's you. Okay. His energy dad does leave the session. What have we got going on? Dan, you know as well as anyone. Doing comms on your own is hard enough. Never mind looking for yellow dots on a track map. You'll see Mr. Wiggles get the move done on Alex Hogg. He will get the move done nice and easy, up into third place. 7 seconds behind Zoblu Shot with his 3-second time penalty. 5 laps, you never know. Could make a move. See now, Zoblu's Shot is within the average range still, even on the 11 lap hold hards. Yes, has that 3-second time penalty. Does still have 5 laps if he can get in front of him. Both on similar ERS. Mr. Wiggles 10 seconds behind, so will stay around there unless he's overtaken by the likes of Alex Hogg and Predator. Who by name is waiting to pounce. Down to John Mobs going into the chicane. If he can get a really good exit out of here, which he does, will not make a move on the Alpine, who positions his car nicely. Gonna struggle to get moved on now. Mobs with ERS King has got more ERS. Look to make a little move. He's looking for a little mistake from Apex Predator. In lap 23 off 27 in Japan. Just sits back a little bit, gets out of that dirty air. As he goes around the S-bends, the understeer in the dirty air will be horrible. As he comes out of them now into Degna 1 and Degna 2. Still taking it nice and a little bit on the inside there on the entry to that corner as he comes up to the tight left-hander. Okay, again, if he can get a good exit out of here, and Apex Predator doesn't. Apex Predator does seem to get a good exit there. Looking at any battles around us, is there anything going on? Don't want to miss anything. Zoblu's Shot, as we say it, Zoblu's Shot right now. Is he going to try and get a move done on Calvid? He's going to have the DRS range after the chicane. He just needs to make sure slow exit. Slow entry, fast exit even. As he comes out, gets a good enough exit, but Calvid gets a better exit. Will Zoblu's Shot be able to get a move done? They're both depleted of the ERS. We might see a move get done now. Are we going to get a move done? We're not going to get a move done now. Still got the battle between Predator Mobs and Alex Hogg going on at the moment. We've got the Alpine all over the back of Alex Hogg. They are your battles at the moment. With Zoblu's Shot still even on the 13 lap old hards, and I dare say that the mediums are going to be hurting for Calvid. So Calvid doesn't need any mistakes. He just needs to keep Zoblu's shot. Oh, as we get a little bit of contact, Zoblu's shot needs to be a little bit careful as we go around. He's not going to get a move done here or the next corner, and he's overshot it. And we'll lose time on Calvin. Calvin might just get out of the DRS range now because of that mistake from Zoblu's shot. Looks like Zoblu's shot's got the better straight line speed though. Calvin is harvesting a little bit of that ERS, being a bit tactical, knowing that there are 3 laps left to go. He is 7/10 clear with a 3-second time penalty. 3rd place, not going to be close enough to challenge him. Calvin will be close enough to 3rd place though to challenge Mr. Wiggles, who is going along nicely, who once again whinges every single week that he's not fast enough, that is going to be near the bottom, that is a second behind everyone, and what a surprise, he is podium. And unless Alex Hogg can get past him, will stay in that bronze medal position. W shots now 1.7 behind, then tyres are starting to struggle. I am surprised they've lasted this long without them losing time to the mediums ahead of him. Any other battles apart from Alex Hogg, haven't. We are getting very close to our very last lap of Calvert leading it. We have got Alex Hogg still pressurising Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles still going along nicely, trying to cling on to that final podium position. The other two look to be sewed up. Although Mr. Wiggles has made a lot of time on the 2 drivers ahead of him. He was 10 seconds nearly behind Calvert. Is now 5.8, so we are losing some time here. Calvert is saving his ERS for any charge that Zoblu's shot's going to make. Zoblu's shot probably now, knowing it's the last lap, will be more concentrated on staying 3 seconds ahead of Mr. Wiggles to keep that 2nd place position for the Haas driver. As we go through the S-Bend one final time, Mr. John Mobes is about to go through the S-Bends with 3 cars ahead of him. We've got a fight of 3 drivers for the top 3rd position. Mr. Wiggles in prime position at the moment to take it, but does have the Sauber, the Alpine, the Aston Martin, all on the back of him, ready to make a move should he make a mistake. So can Mr. Wiggles just bring it round? One more sector to go. Alex Hogg really is pressurising in. There is a couple of tricky corners coming up. He just needs to keep the tyres on the track. Get himself around. ERS, he is looking healthy. Ready for any charge from the Kick-Sauber. Mr. Mobes, he's got a lot of ERS but can't do much of it when there's only half a lap left. The Alpine's got a bit of ERS. They are going to both battle to the end. Alex Hogg won't get a move done. Will John Mobes get a move done? Will Predator get a move done on Alex Hogg? This looks like it is, as we see Cowbid doubly shot in second, Wiggles in third, Alex Hogg in fourth, Predator fifth, John Mobes sixth, and Doran will come across the line in sixth place. Doran will drop down to seventh. He had a 10-second time penalty. Drops him down to seventh. OWR Preb will come across the line in 8th place. Night Creed 9th. EKG MCFC in 10th. Salguero will come across the line in 11th in the Mercedes. Silver Fox and Smooth Operator. And will still be coming on in Sector 2. And will get his lap done to round up our top 13. Calvi taking the race win ahead of Zoblu's shot. The strategy worked out well for him. The virtual safety car worked out perfectly for him. It came out just as he was getting round to the pits, so he managed to shave some time off his pit stop, which cemented his first place position. And that, ladies and gentlemen, when we see Smooth Operator coming around the final chicane in to the final corner, across the finish line, that will be a race done for Japan Division 3 Speedforce Racing. Here was your race winner in the Red Bull. OWR Calvid takes first place with the fastest lap as well. Zoblu shot in second, Mr. Wheels third, OWR Alex Hogg fourth, Apex Predator fifth, Doran sixth, John Mobs seventh. Will lose points on his championship rival of OWR Calvid. OWR Preb in eighth, Night Creed ninth, MCFC 10th, Salguero, Silver Fox, Smooth Operator, Energy Dan, BTL Wicked Joe and TV Clan round up your top 16 drivers for the night. That, ladies and gentlemen, is everything. I've been SFR Keefs. Join us again tomorrow night for Division 2, 7:30, around Japan, with Energy Dan and John Mobes as your commentators. Good night.